Deep inside a quiet forest where tall trees guarded secret streams and soft sunlight shimmered on water, lived a magnificent stag named Orion. His antlers were wide and branching like silver crowns, admired by every creature that passed. His body was strong, his legs swift, and his pride limitless. Orion knew his beauty, and he loved it. Each morning, he came to a clear forest pond to drink. But he never drank immediately. First, he admired his reflection. He would stretch his neck proudly and whisper, "Look at those antlers. Strong, wide, flawless. I am truly the king of this forest." Then he would glance at his legs, thin, long, and trembling slightly in the breeze. He scoffed. Such ugly sticks to carry such royal beauty. Every day, he praised his antlers and mocked his legs. One afternoon, as the forest lay silent under heavy heat, Orion returned to the pond to drink once more. The water shimmered like glass. His reflection stood perfect and proud. Suddenly, a sharp growl split the air. From between the trees leaped a hungry lion, eyes blazing, claws ready, muscles coiled like steel springs. Orion froze for a heartbeat. Then instinct took over. He ran. The forest exploded in motion. Birds screamed. Leaves scattered. The ground thundered beneath pounding hooves. Orion's legs flew like arrows, carrying him faster than the wind itself. The lion chased fiercely, roaring with rage, but Orion's speed was unmatched. Every leap put more distance between him and death. At last, after a long, desperate sprint, the lion slowed, then stopped. Orion had escaped. Breathing hard, heart racing, Orion ran deep into the thickest part of the forest where vines hung low and trees grew tightly packed. He felt safe. But safety is fragile when pride blinds the wise. As Orion leapt between two narrow trees, his glorious antlers caught fast in tangled vines. He struggled. The vines tightened. He pulled left. The branches bent. He pulled right. They snapped back. Panic flooded his eyes. The very antlers he admired most had become his prison. He twisted again. The vines only wrapped tighter. The sound of heavy footsteps returned. The lion. Orion's legs kicked wildly, desperate to run, but his head was trapped. Terror filled his chest. As the lion emerged from the shadows, Orion finally understood the truth. The legs he had mocked all his life had saved him. The antlers he worshipped were about to destroy him. With one final surge of strength, Orion lowered his head sharply and crashed it sideways against a thick tree trunk. Crack! One branch of his antlers snapped free. He twisted again. Crack! Another broke. Pain shot through him, but freedom followed. At the last possible moment, Orion tore himself from the vines and bolted away, leaving behind pieces of the very beauty he once worshipped. The lion's roar faded into the forest. Orion did not stop running until sunrise. When he finally returned to the pond days later, he stood quietly and looked at his reflection once more. His antlers were broken, uneven, scarred, but his legs stood strong and steady beneath him. This time he did not praise his beauty. This time he bowed his head. Moral: vanity praises what looks good, but wisdom values what truly saves us. Pride may admire beauty, but survival honors strength. What we boast about may betray us, and what we shame may be our greatest gift.